Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Nourel, and you just made, or you just posted a independent speaking practice test at my website. And as you know, I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So let's take a look at what you said. So you completed, I think, independent speaking practice test number 13. And the question, and this was actually one of the speaking tasks that appeared on the official TOEFL IBT exam recently, by the way. And it says here, your friend is nervous because he will have a job interview. So what would you tell him? So that's the question. So let's see how you respond to that task.
If my friend is nervous because he will have a job interview, I will give him the following suggestions. First of all, I will suggest my friend to get a good night's sleep before the interview. Some studies show that someone who is more rested can think clearly.
Good example.
That is more productive.
All right.
Another suggestion I will give to my friend is wearing a nice suit and talking to himself in front of a mirror for about...
Okay, here you said is. Another suggestion I would give is wearing a nice suit, or is to wear. Now, there's some grammar that you could use. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. You could say, I suggest that my friend wear a nice suit. You ever use that kind of grammar? That's actually called subjunctive. Again, let me give it to you again. I suggest that my friend wear a nice suit. That might help you be a little more concise in your idea there.
5 minutes before he left his house. This will increase his confidence and consequently reduce his nervosity.
Yeah, I think...
If my friend is nervous...
Let's go back. Hold on a second.
Another suggestion I will give to my friend is wearing a nice suit and talking to himself in front of a mirror. Then I will give to my friend is wearing a nice suit and talking to himself in front of a mirror for about...
So you're saying another suggestion is wearing a nice suit and talking to himself. So that's a little bit awkward, that grammar. I might rephrase it to say I suggest that my friend wear a nice suit and practice talking in front of a mirror to prepare for the job interview. That's probably how I would rephrase that, and that's going to give you a little bit more advanced grammar. Again, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go to Google, type in the word subjunctive. Using the subjunctive.
5 minutes before he left his house.
I would say before he leaves his house, or before leaving his house. I wouldn't use before left. So I think the past tense here, it's probably not the appropriate tense, because if you go back to the question, is your friend is nervous, he will have a job interview. He will have, so what will you tell him? So I think the present, the simple present, is the appropriate tense you can use, or the future tense, because that helps match what you say with the speaking prompt.
Will increase his confidence and consequently reduce his nervosity.
Yeah, I think you're having some problem. Nervosity, or it's nervousness is the correct form, the noun form of the adjective nervous. So nervous, nervousness is the better way to express that idea. Okay, here. So I think here, I liked your examples. You had get a good night's sleep as suggestion number 1. Suggestion 2 is wear a nice suit, and you combine that with, talking to himself in front of a mirror. That's really your third suggestion. I would probably separate those. That second idea, break it up into 2 separate points, because they seem to be separate. You get a nice suit first because you want to have a good appearance in the job interview, right? That's a totally separate thing from practicing in front of a mirror, practicing responses to job interview questions. So maybe my advice there would be, maybe, because you only have 45 seconds, either the second suggestion is to wear a nice suit, or the second suggestion could be to practice answering job interview questions in front of a mirror. Maybe discuss one or the other, and then make sure you really fully develop one of those points. And as I said, you had some language use issues, I think, with the subjunctive tense. It's what's called using noun clauses after words like suggest, order, recommend. Some of those kinds of things. So I think you can improve in that area. You also had some word form issues in the speech. So with this one, I'm going to put you in the 2 range here, 2.50 out of 4, or 19 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. All right, anyway, thank you for completing this particular practice test.